Alright. Oh. Next 6 months, this did not come out very pretty at all, as you can see from the top, but we gave it a shot. This kind of helped, as much as it seems like a mess, which this is. That's kind of funny, but as much as it seems like a mess, it's not terribly a mess. Kind of helped me section it out. I know it's not like a whole in-depth plan, but it's supposed to be simple so I can just focus on the same stuff. So special operations, that work is going to be, basically just working out and getting more information. That's going to be the main priority. I'll do that through the book that I have, and then I'll probably get another membership here at the U so I can go swimming. But then Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, there's a fellow that I know who has a place, so I might try to go there. Or boxing, because I'm assuming that one has more cardio, just so we can keep moving to stay physical the entire time. And then additionally, probably going to have to scrap the second airport job and get something physical, because I can't be sitting down for, 12 hours or 15 hours a couple days in a row, because I got to stay moving. So it might sacrifice a little bit of cash right now, but is what it is. This is a bigger goal. Besides that, stocks to watch. I'm heavily embedded into the U.S., which I think is fantastic, but we don't have anything for defense or aerospace, no international, no emerging, no, besides like whatever the S&P is in, or the NASDAQ, no AI chip or infrastructure for AI, or just infrastructure in general. They're talking about investing in the U.S. and doing all this manufacturing or infrastructure, and we don't have any of those. So I'm going to put those ones on the phone. Just take away all the other ones that I have on like the stocks app, because I'm not going to be selling those. So, and I'm probably not going to buy any more because I'm not diversified enough. So that'll be something to watch just on the side. I usually check the stocks every day. AI proficiency, this will kind of be the next bulk of stuff, maybe for like the next week, just so I can understand what tools are out there. So I had ChatGPT. I'll show you what I did here in a second on that. But I had a conversation with ChatGPT, came up with some ideas about what to do. And then other side quests, make a new backpack. I have an idea for that. It'd be super cool if I could actually do it. But that might be pretty hard and time consuming, so it's kind of on the back burner. And then just park and nap and then buddy clips. Those ones are going to take precedence because it's not going to be, not going to make any money off of it. And I think AI is probably a better, well, those kind of go together. I don't want to focus on those. I want to try to learn all the products or everything that we can do with AI. I gave a description up here. I have some like personal information up there, kind of. So I just kind of keep that on the down low. But anyways, I just said, hey, we got 6 months, 8 months. What would you do in this scenario? I want to train, obviously, but I have that scheduled out and the applications all scheduled out. The part that I need help with is I need to find another job that's that I can work out in and stay physical, and then also work on these AI tools. So it told me like phase 1, next month or two, just like start moving, keep going, especially with swimming. It's pretty easy. Start the application now. It takes a lot longer than what you would think it would. Build mental conditioning. So just really just getting in the flow of things. And the side projects that I told, like AI and the YouTube channel, it's just saying, hey, do this like 2 to 3 hours, or just do one a week. Obviously, my videos are really short and that doesn't take a lot of time, so we'll do that every day, should be. And then just look at stuff less frequently, basically, and just focus on training and recovery. I won't go into detail about this, but it's pretty much as you would expect. Workout, offered to do workout plans and stuff, which I don't really think I need because I have the book. But yeah, there's that. And then I'll go to the next one here. So the next one was about stocks in general. So Alex Ramosi said, do whatever, or list out 10 things that you do every day, and then try to automate them. I don't think I have much to automate. I mean, he said he could break it down in a small schedule or smallest detail, but I'm not necessarily trying to make a business. I'm trying to do what a business would like, I guess, or you'll see what we're talking about. But there's already a couple like business ideas that I could run with, so I just wanted more general stuff just so I can get exposed to the tools. But this one I was asking specifically about stocks. I had a list in here well, there's some tickers in there, but there's some in there that I had from a buddy I talked to, and then just Google researches, and now obviously this one. So it recommended a split. I'm not doing the split as far as percentages, but it was good. So when you're going through here, right, it'll give you all this information on emerging markets, what they are, what to focus on, outlook, strong, not strong, and I gave it a 5-year time period as well. But then I said, it offered me to do this, map this into a specific portfolio allocation, which also gives ETF ideas. So then when you click on these on the side, they pull it up on the side. I don't know why this one is in Asian writing. That one I thought was kind of different, but yeah, then there's just a whole bunch of these, and then I would look them up. I'd look at their, when you read this, see what their strategy is, what their performance is, and what risks are associated with it. But then I would also go to, like, let's do one of the ones farther down here. So we do like VMO stock, and then this one's EMXC. So here's a perfect example. I look at the 5-year. Well, yeah, go to the 5-year specifically. Yep. No, that's W. Something didn't look right. There we go. So I'll go to the 5-year, and you're like, okay, it's went up 6 points. It's 11% the last 5 years. And then I'll go to this one, and I'll say, oh, this one's up 51%. So you'd be like, 51%. That's the one I actually wrote down, but it's important to look at what these actually are, because this one are emerging markets, but excluding China's growth. So if you want to be a part of that, if you don't want to be a part of that, I know the tensions have been high around the world, so I don't know. I like the second option for both reasons. Then you can also look at the max as well and see how consistent they have been over the decades. Obviously, this one's very volatile, especially if you're trying to hedge the U.S. market. If it were to go down, this one took an absolute tumble in 2008, and then also during COVID. So this one's probably reliant on the U.S. I would go into this in detail. Well, maybe we can. Dow Jones U.S. Dividend 100 Index, which screens companies by dividend yield and financial health, selects 100. Oh, well, that's all U.S. stocks. Well, no one. Why is this? All right, hang on. Well, obviously I didn't read this enough. It says emerging markets. Well, but it's important to make the distinction between the two, so you actually know what the money's going into. This one is reflecting the U.S. market, and then this one, well, this one hasn't even been around that long. During COVID, it had a dip as well, so more speculative. Who knows? That's why we just don't throw our money into anywhere. But I did that for basically all of these, and then I didn't do like a whole research dive into it to try to understand it. Right now, I'm just getting ideas and comparing and contrasting to information I had before. But it didn't take that long. I've only been probably doing all that for the last hour or two, just with some random breaks. I got to write stuff in a planner here for the next week. So yeah, that was pretty good day. And then tomorrow we're gonna be meeting a fellow who is our Uber driver, who is a financial representative, and he's just another young guy, seemed pretty motivated and that we had similar goals. So I thought we'd just talk. So we're gonna talk tomorrow for a little bit, and then go to Tower, go visit them, see how they're doing, read the book, and then just continue to plan and then take action this week and hopefully hit it hard. So I guess we'll see with time. But thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.